Hi, my name is Jonathan Peters. Welcome to Big Heads, Big Ideas, and this is my box. All right. So, our founder of our company, Monica Cornetti, is going through the certification process to be able to bring this amazingly engaging and enlightening experience to our customers, to you, to your team, and the box experience. And so while she was going through that training, it reminded me of a study done by Evan Pullman and his team at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And what they did is they took a group of students and they gave them a problem and asked them to see how many solutions they could come up with to this problem. They took half the students and they put them literally inside of a box, a 5x5 cardboard box. And then the other group of students sat outside of the box, right next to the box, but outside of it. So literally outside of the box. What's interesting is that the group inside the box were struggled a little bit, but the folks outside came up with 20% more solutions to this problem. So think about your learners. Where are they learning? Are they inside of a box in a cubicle, inside of a classroom or something? Or can they move? Can they be in a position that's more conducive to learning? But there's this other cool study that the Pullman and his team did with the use of gestures. And where I where I came upon his work was in Amy Murphy Paul's book, The Extended Mind. And this book has really got me thinking about a lot of different things. And so I'm going to be, you'll see a few blogs. I don't know if I have any published yet by the time you see this, but I'll write a few blogs on this idea, this concept of gesture. Because here's the thing, folks. We have been communicating and learning for tens of thousands of years. This whole e-learning, virtual instructor-led stuff really only happened just recently. Our brains haven't evolved to learn in this new environment. So the question is, how did we learn in the past? What were our aids? How did we move through it? And one of them happens to be gestures. And so Pullman and his team, here's what they had: a group of students. Same thing, a problem. Let's see how many solutions we can come up with. So one group, they had them keep their hands still while they went through the exercise, coming up with different solutions. The other group used this gesture. So here's one solution, here's another solution, here's this solution, here's another solution. And get this, on the one hand, the other hand group came up with 50% more ideas than the still people, 50% more. And independent judges rated their solutions as more varied and more creative. So think about this in your online experience, on your e-learning experience and maybe even your virtual led experience. How are your learners seeing gestures? More importantly, can you encourage your students to move, to use their hands, and to have gestures while they're learning? So again, lots more coming up on this. I'm sure I'm going to have a few more videos on this as I think through this and say, wow, this will be fun to share with big heads, big ideas. So subscribe, pay attention, and look for the next episode.